Hello everyone, my name is Mahesh Lakwani and I'm your instructor for this video. Today we will be learning about some ranges and what is the importance of northern mountains and drainage. If you remember our first lesson of geography or O levels, in that video I taught you about the six main topography areas of Pakistan, and the first topography area of Pakistan is northern mountains and northwestern mountains. So today we will be covering up three topics and two subtopics. First of all is drainage, second is Karakoram Range, its relief, and its subtopic of Karakoram Range will be its relief and its drainage, and third topic will be importance of northern mountains. Okay, so first of all we will know that what is drainage, then we will continue on towards importance of northern mountains. Okay, I've made some of notes for you guys, easiest notes that you can write. Okay, what is drainage actually? Okay, what is drainage? You can say drainage means how water move from one mountain to another. This could be a river, a place, a mountain. Okay, what is drainage actually? Drainage means how water move from one mountain to another. Means the pipelines of water like this. Okay, for example, how water moves from Himalayas to Karakoram to different rivers. We discuss all these things in drainage. Okay, so we say it and we know it as drainage system. Means how water moves from one mountain to another. Another could be a river, a mountain, or a place. Okay, now I hope so that drainage is clear. Okay, drainage system is a process of how water move from one place to another. Okay, from one mountain to another, like that. Okay, now we will be discussing the importance of northern mountains. First of all, we will be discussing what is Karakoram Range, what is Hindu Kush Range, what is Himalayas Range. But we should also know that what is the importance. Okay, what is the importance of northern mountains, okay, in Pakistan, if we talk majorly. Okay, we have a lot of points, but I'm gonna tell you the main points, the points that you have to write in your O level exam or test. Okay, these will be the easiest point. If you read these points in your book, it would be in bigger lines and in difficult words, but here I've simplified all the things and given you the simplified form. Okay, first of all, importance of northern mountains. Importance of, our topic is importance of northern mountains. Okay, first of all is historic passes connect Pakistan to China and Afghanistan. Okay, what does this mean? That historic passes refers to Punjab, like this, Punjab and Kara. Okay, the importance of northern mountain is that it connects historic passes. What are passes? Okay, for example, Kunjra Pass, Karakoram Pass. These are some historic passes that connect China to Pakistan and Afghanistan. Means Pakistan to China and Afghanistan. For what? For trade purposes. For trade purposes. As we know that there is a lot of import export, means trading to with Pakistan and China, and those things are done by these passes. Okay, which is known as Khunjrab and Karakoram passes, and there are a lot of more passes which are known as historic passes. So the importance of northern mountains, one is that they have historic passes that connect Pakistan to China and Afghanistan and different countries. Okay. Other point is Karakoram Highway is a land route for trade. Okay, there in on northern mountains of Pakistan there is a highway. Okay, known as Karakoram Highway, and it is a land route. Means it is a road road route. Okay, it is used for trade. That place is known as Karakoram Highway. Okay, we say it Karakoram Highway. Karakoram Highway. Okay, then they have told us snow-capped peaks melt in summer, drain water into rivers, Indus River and tributaries irrigate Indus Plain. Okay, what are snow-capped peaks? Snow-capped peaks mean it refers to mountains that are covered with snow in winter. Okay, it refers to mountains that are covered with snow. Okay, we say it as snow-capped peaks. Okay, the mountains, those who are covered with snow, melt. The peaks of them melt in summer. Okay, means for example, here's a mountain and there is a lot of ice. Now water is melt. The ice is melting because there is summer. So the water will go into river, Indus River. Indus River, they have a lot of parts like Jhelum River, Ravi. These types of rivers the water will go into, which will be Indus River and its tributaries like Indus, Jhelum, Ravi, and different. Okay. Then and they also irrigate Indus Plain. Irrigate means I've also told you a way that to supply water. Okay, a way to supply water to farmers or to for agriculture. So it supply water to Indus Plain. I've also told you before that what is the Indus Plain if you have watched previous videos. Indus Plain is a vast fertile region in eastern Pakistan. Okay, for example, it is used the water that come from snow-capped peaks is used to grow cotton in Mirpur Khas. Okay, it is a city. Okay, then source of valuable minerals, timber, fruits, and for industries, furniture, paper, chipboard, and chemical. Okay, it is used for different valuable minerals, timber, fruits, for industry like furniture, paper, chipboard, and if chipboard is also plywood, you can say, and chemical industry. Okay, then mountain peaks protect Pakistan from cold winds of Central Asia. As you know that in Central Asia there are a lot of cold breezes. So our mountains help us. Mountain peaks protect Pakistan from these cold winds that comes from Central Asia. Okay, then scenic beauty. Scenic beauty means natural beauty. Okay, natural beauty means environment beauty. It attracts tourism in summer. If there is tourism, so employment will be increased. Okay, and when employment will be increased, so the income of local people will be also increased. Okay, and it happens during summer, and also it happens in winter time because northern mountains like Iskardu, Hunza, these type of areas attracts tourism, and because of these areas, our locals get employment and they get income. Okay, now importance of importance of northern mountains is done. Now we will move towards the okay, now we will move towards Karakoram Range. Now we will discuss about that what is actually Karakoram Range. Okay, now we have discussed our two topics, drainage and importance of northern mountains. Now our topic will be Karakoram Range. Okay, so first of all, where is Karakoram? Okay, here is Karakoram means north of Himalayas. In the north of Himalayas, there is Karakoram. Okay, if somebody asks you that where is Karakoram, so you have to say in the north of Himalayas. Okay, here it is also written that it is located north of Himalayas in northern Kashmir. The area is where it Karakoram is known as northern Kashmir, and the region is Gilgit. I'm writing here, so region is Gilgit. Okay, region is Gilgit, and in northern Kashmir, and the area is north of Himalayas. Okay. Okay, then highest peak of the Karakoram. Okay, I have also told you before that range is a group of mountains. So the highest peak, which is known as K2 of Karakoram, is 8,611 meter. Make sure that you remember it. Then altitude means height of Karakoram is 6,000 meter. 6,000 meter. It comes from a name known as black gravel because of its black terrain. Okay, Karakoram means black gravel. Okay, black gravel. Then it is made up of rock and ice in extreme north. If we go into the extreme north of Karakoram, so there is mass of rock, means a lot of rock and ice. It is located in the mass of rock and ice at the extreme north, means far north. Okay, it extends 500 kilometers from Hunza to Shyok River. There are two main rivers of Karakoram. First of all is Hunza and Shyok. It extends 500 kilometer from Hunza to Shyok River. Okay, then it runs from east to west. Okay, what is east to west? I've told you before. Means Karakoram starts from east. Karakoram starts from east and it goes to west. Okay, like this. Okay, so it runs from east to west. It runs from east to west. Rugged landscape. Rugged landscape means tough landscape that is not flat properly. Okay, it's not flat properly and it is tough and it is rugged, you can say. Then snow covered peaks, valleys, gorges, cliffs. Okay, what is gorges? Gorges is narrow valleys. Okay, gorges is narrow valleys. So because of this, Karakoram, the snow covered peaks. I've told you that what is snow covered peaks. Peaks means the top of the mountain. It is covered with valleys, gorges and cliffs, and it is covered with ice, means snow. Okay, then alpine forests are found here, means there is in this area Karakoram range there is alpine forest. Okay, the some famous glaciers of Karakoram. I've named the most important. Okay, the most important that you to learn for this chapter. I've written with two of them with their kilometer. First of all is Siachen, which is 78 kilometer. Then is BFO, which is 62.5 kilometer. Third one is Baltoro, which is I've not written it. Okay, then is Batura, then is Hispar. These are some famous glaciers of Karakoram range. Okay, then there are passes also like Kunjab Pass, Karakoram Pass. I've told you before in the importance of northern mountains. It is also used for there is historic passes here. So the passes are Kunjab, Karakoram Pass, and it is used for trade. Okay, then our relief. This was the relief, means important information of Karakoram. Okay, Karakoram, relief of Karakoram is done now. Okay, relief of Karakoram. Now we will learning the drainage of Karakoram range. Drainage. I've told you that drainage means how water move from one place to another mountain. That is known as drainage. So we will be learning now the drainage of Karakoram range. Drainage is total water runoff. Okay, this means that how water moves from one mountain to other, the drainage system of it. So if you have to write in it's some word meaning, okay, you have to tell about it. So you can say total water runoff, total water runoff. Then the main rivers of Karakoram. Okay, first of all is river Shayok, the river Shayok. The main rivers of drainage of Karakoram Range, first of all is Shayok Range river, and second one is Gilgit. These are the most important thing of this whole drainage. Okay, in most of the questions they asked you about which river is used for Karakoram Range drainage. So you have to say two rivers are the main rivers. First of all is Shayok river and the other is river Gilgit. Okay, our main source of drainage for Karakoram Range. Okay, then they have told us that glaciers, e.g., Siachen, are main water source. The main water source of Indus River, of its tributaries, the main water source are glaciers, which is in Karakoram Range, like Siachen, which is 78 km. Okay, now other is snow melt raises river water levels. Okay, when snow melt of snow capped peaks, so the water goes into the river and it increases water levels of river. Okay, so snow melt and it raises river water levels. Okay, now this is done. Now our topic is snow capped peaks. It's also it's also the part of this. Okay, snow capped peaks, mountain tops with snow due to high altitude, always cold. Okay, snow capped peaks are mountain tops that is covered with snow because they are in high altitude, means height, and they are always cold. They're found in areas like ranges like Himalayas, Karakoram, e.g. K2 Nanga Parbat. Okay, Nanga Parbat is the second largest, okay, second highest mountain peak. We will be discussing the other video. Okay, so make sure that you are also active in that. Okay, it is found in Himalayas and Karakoram. What snow-capped peaks? Then snow melts, feeds rivers like Indus, helps farmers grow crops. Because of these snow-capped peaks melt, these things this snow melts and it feeds rivers like Indus that helps farmers to grow crops. Like I've taken example of Miprakash, it is used. The river water that come from Karakoram is used for growing cotton in Miprakash. Okay, now we will be learning some drainage basics. That what are some drainage basics? Okay, drainage means how water moves from one mountain to another. This is what does drainage means. Water flows from Karakoram to Pakistan west and China east. Water starts flowing from Karakoram from to Pakistan west side and to China east. Rivers in upper course flow fast, carry pebbles, stones, and silt. Rivers, those who are connected with mountains, okay, they flow water very fast, and they also carry silt, stones, and pebbles. What is silt? You can say pebbles. Okay, silt. You can say silt and pebbles. Okay, silt and pebbles deposited in reservoirs from land. What is reservoirs? Reservoirs means dam. You can't say dam properly. You can say the you can say you can say a storage capacity. Okay, means there is a place where we save water, that is known as reservoirs. You can give example of dam. That dam is a reservoirs. And silt and pebbles are deposited in reservoirs, means for example here's a container. Okay, see it as reservoirs. Okay, here is water going on and it is filled with water, but because I've told you that when it is coming from upper course, so there is a lot of silt and there is a lot of pebbles, so there is a layer, means there is in bottom there is a whole you can say land formed that is full of silt and pebbles. Okay, now what is known as deposition? Deposition means dropped. Okay, deposit, to deposit. Rivers drop silt, pebbles make new land. Okay, which we say river banks. Silt deposition reduces reservoir storage capacity because most the silt and the pebbles are taking place, so the capacity of this reservoir, okay, is decreased. Okay, decreased. So this is deposition and drainage basics. I hope so that these points are clear to you guys. If there is a question, please add in the chat box. I know it's a little video, but we will be covering more topics too in other videos like Himalayas range, Hindu Kush range, and then we will move forward to the northwestern mountains and western mountains like Safid Ko range, Vajistan hills. Okay, thank you for watching this video. I hope so that you understand, and make sure to give a follow, sorry, subscribe, and give a like and give a comment. Thank you.